Hello, everybody. So, for today's yoga class, we're going to do Yoga Sculpt. So, Yoga Sculpt is a combination of our mindful movement, moving slow through flow, along with incorporating some weights. So, if you are using weights, I would suggest 2 or 3 pounds to get started, or the first couple times through the class, just even doing it without weights. So, you can just kind of get to see how the class flows and how your body feels after class. So we'll begin in an easy seat, starting on the ground. Feet can be crossed. Finding whatever feels comfortable here. And then allow your shoulders to roll down and around. Just take a moment to close your eyes. We'll just be here for a couple minutes, just finding stillness. Great way to start our practice, just bringing everything inward, letting go of your day, letting go of your thoughts, just bringing focus to your breath. Slowly breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Nice equal part breath. Let's take 3 more breaths. Nice and easy. Inhaling and exhaling. And let your chin release down towards your chest. Just roll through the shoulders. Rolling a couple times backwards and a couple times forward. So we'll begin really getting some nice stretches in your body. The shoulders release down and back. Let's inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, float your arms down. Again, inhale, sweep up. Clasp your hands, press away. Get a nice stretch here. Stretching through the shoulders, down through the low back. Now inhale, press away. As you exhale, bend to the right side. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, bend to the left side. Inhale, come to center. Let's clasp our hands behind our back. Open through the shoulders. Get a nice stretch here. Press away. And then bring those arms in front. So reach for your hands, press away. Allow your shoulder blades to separate here. And then bring your hands the other way, pressing away. And then just get some flexion in the wrists. Great stretch. And then bring the hands up, press away. And the other side. Then we're going to slowly make our way to tabletop. So we're going to warm up our spine with some cat and cow movements. So with your inhale, let your belly release. Bring your gaze up to the sky. And then as you exhale, coming into cat pose, arch your back. Tuck in your chin, pull in your tailbone, engage everything. And then flow through a few cats and cows. Warming up the spine, warming up all the muscles from your shoulders down through your hips. And then find stillness in tabletop and move through your hips. Just some nice circles here. Move a couple times in one direction and a couple times in the other direction. And then we're going to come sit back onto your heels. So bring your hands just pressing into the low back. So we're coming into a modified camel pose. Coming into a back bend. So bring your hips forward, let the shoulders open, gaze comes up. And then slowly come back to your tabletop. Big 5-finger hands at the front edge of your mat. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high. Press through the heels, alternating heel lifts. So you should feel this stretch down into the calf muscles. And find stillness, downward facing dog. Slowly walk to the front of your mat, forward fold. You can add a little movement with a ragdoll, reach for the outside elbows, and sway from side to side. Just moving with ease. Come back to center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, stretching into the hamstrings. Put all your weight back into your heels. Belly button to spine, shoulders roll in. Hold here for one more breath. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back. And let's inhale, sweep your arms up. Bring hands to heart center, toe heel your feet together. Sitting into your chair, let's warm up the quad muscles here. See if you can sink a little bit deeper. So we're going to flow through a couple rounds of our sun salutation to get the body moving a little bit. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Release your hands, step back to high plank. If you're not ready for high plank, you can always come down to your knees. High to low plank, come down to baby cobra. Rising up just a bit and bending into the low back and downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms overhead, baby back bend. Come to center, exhale, fold, we'll flow through again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, taking your flow, high plank. High to low plank, keep those elbows in, come all the way down, baby cobra or upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead, palms together. So we're gonna slowly incorporate our weights. As you bend down, always have the weights at the front edge of your mat. I'm just gonna use 2 pounds here. And you always bring weights to your heart center, legs bent from all of our positions. So we're gonna start with a high lunge. Keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back, and then reach those arms overhead. Come forward a little bit, and we're just gonna hold here. Holding in your high lunge. Bring hands to your heart center. Open up. So we're gonna do some bicep curls here, just nice and easy. 4, 6, 7, 8. Hands at your heart center. Step your back foot in. High lunge on the other side. So find stability. Always work from the ground on up before you start to add in the weights. From here, reach and extend. So arms are straight. And then don't grip your weights really tight. Weight is just to add some resistance. So just let those weights, loose grip on your weights. Bring in. This time we're going to come into triceps. So arms come back. All that's moving is the lower part of your arm. 4, 6, 7, 8. Hands to heart center. Step your back foot in. Shake those legs out. We're going to bring arms out in front now. So arms are straight. Palms are facing down. Just open through the shoulders. Nice and slow and controlled. So think of that long spine, core is tight from shoulders to hips, pull the belly button in. Again, nice and slow. The slower you go, very good. Flip your palms up, same thing here, nice and slow. Now, if this is bothersome for the shoulders, you can keep those weights in a little bit. Just notice how the body feels as we go through all of our moves here. Come back to center. Bring those weights in. Coming back to our high crescent lunge left side. Reach and extend. Bring the body forward just a bit. And we're going to add the triceps here. Bring the arms in, back, press 2 times. Come in and reach. 3 more times. Come in, press back. 2 presses, really pressing into the triceps. Come in and reach. Make sure that knee's behind the front toes. Come in, press back. 2 presses. Come in and reach. 1 more time. Come in, press back. 3, 2, come in, reach. And we're just going to hold here. So holding without movement also builds strength and stability in our muscles, trying to elongate the muscles. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Come back to center. Reach those arms up. Nice and slow and controlled. We're going to open to the outside. Come back to center. Flip the palms up. Open. Nice and slow. Just notice the weights that you have. If you don't have weights at home, you can also use soup cans or water bottles. Get creative. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. This time we're doing biceps. So start in that high lunge, reach the arms over, bring the elbows in. So coming to the bicep curls. So again, nice and controlled here. Resist coming up and coming down. Nice and slow. We're here for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. I want you to lower down. We're just going to do little pulses. Tiny pulses here. Keep on breathing. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring those weights in. Step the back feet in. Let's stand up tall. Shake out your legs. Let those feet separate just a little bit. We're going to bend forward and we're going to do some chest. We're going to do some flies. So we're going to open. So here, the elbows stay in. You're just moving through the shoulders. So all that's moving is the upper body. So really focus on your form if this is your first time going through the Yoga Sculpt class. Keep on working, keep on breathing. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring those weights in. Stand up tall. Let's take a forward fold. Release your weights. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead, palms together. Exhale, fold. We're going to flow through our sun salutation twice. Step back to high plank. High to low plank. Come all the way down. Baby cobra. And downward facing dog. Walk or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead, palms together. We're going to flow again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a high plank. High to low plank. Coming down, baby cobra or upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. So from here, we're going to work on our core and upper body strength. So we're going to move to high plank and downward facing dog. So you can also do this from your knees or just that full plank. So we're going to get our heart rates up a little bit here. Come to high plank, hold for 2 breaths. And downward dog. High plank, hold for 2 breaths. And downward dog. This time we're going to add some movement. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, come forward, crunch everything in. And inhale, extend. Come forward, crunch it in. And lift that leg high 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. And bring that leg high. 1 more time, come forward, hold here. And release, downward facing dog. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Bring that knee to elbow, come forward, crunch everything in tight. And extend. Crunch it in as you exhale. Inhale, extend that leg long, 2 more times. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend and release, downward facing dog. Slowly walk to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead. Let's take a back bend here. Open. And come to center. So I always like to incorporate a little bit of balance. So we're going to come into our warrior 3. Hands on your hips, right foot forward, tap your left toes back. And let that body come forward. And then just let those toes lift. So arms can stay by your side or extend overhead. We're just going to hold our warrior 3 here. You could add weights as an option here, letting those weights come down and up. Step that back foot in, rise up, roll the shoulders back. Warrior 3 on the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Start with hands on your hips. This will help to keep your hips level. So as you're coming forward, try to avoid opening up to the side, just keeping hips down. Coming into your warrior 3 and hold. Again, you could add weights, coming into a little bit for the triceps here. And bring that foot in, open through the shoulders. All right, we're going to take a forward fold. So come to the front of your mat. Bring those weights in, heart center, rise up. I'll do a side view here. We're going to come into warrior 2. So your right foot forward, bring left foot back. Taking up as much space on your mat. So that back foot, heel of your front foot is centered in the arch of your back foot. Back leg is straight, front knee is bent. So our lower body is not going to move. So just think stable here, roll the shoulders open, and then extend and reach with your weights. Slowly bring those hands to the center and slowly open. So nice and controlled movements. That's why we use light weights. So we don't want momentum. We want our bodies, our arms to do all the work here. Now flip the palms open and same thing. Open up. Come back to center. Bring those weights in. Let that back arm just rest below. And extend the right arm up and over, coming into reverse warrior here. Take one more breath here. Come back to warrior two. Bring those weights in. And this time, let the arms come down and let the elbows lead the way up. We're just coming into an up and down. Imagine it's a pulley. Bringing the elbows up. So make sure you're not hunching forward. That spine is long. Let's do 4 more here. 3, 2, 1, and extend out and hold, hold, hold. For 2, 1, bring your weights in. So now we're gonna come forward, spinning on those toes. Bring the back foot in, and we'll come to warrior two on your left side. So left foot forward, step that right foot back, coming into your warrior two. Again, working from the ground on up before you add movement with your weights. Make sure you're open. You can see the inside big toe, keeping your knee behind your toes, warrior two. And let's extend and reach here. And let that back arm come down, reverse warrior. Bring that arm up and over. And warrior two. Adding that movement, slow and control. Bring those arms forward. And slowly open. Again, come forward. Let's flip the palms open, opening up through the shoulders. Come back to center. One more time, open. Slowly come in. And we're going to come to a wide stance here. Take a fold and release your weights. Wide forward fold. Really let your upper body release. Walk over towards your right foot, coming into a nice stretch. Come back to center and over towards that left side. Come back to center. Toe, heel your feet together. Roll your shoulders open and we'll make our way to the front of our mats. Inhale, circle sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Release your hands. We're going to step back into our high plank here. We're going to hold for 3 to 4 breaths. So we're trying to build strength and stability. Trying to make sure that back is flat. Remember, you can always go down to knees. Three, two, one. Lower down to your knees. We're going to come into our side plank. So center that left hand and then rotate your body. Keep that left knee down. So starting here, if you feel comfortable here, you can raise that top leg. Or if you want even more strength, both legs can come off. So just make sure that shoulder's over that wrist, wherever you're at. Breathing through this. Just holding your side plank. Keep on breathing. 3, 2, 1. Release. Come to tabletop. Then we're going to come to the other side. So opening up. So open up first to find that strength and stability. So you can keep that knee down, raise that top leg, or if you want even more, you can just bring the back legs up, wherever you're at. Nice, full breaths. 3, 2, 1. Very nice release. Come to tabletop. And we're going to take a child's pose. Bring your knees to the outside edge. Big toes touch. Sitting back towards your heels. Let your forehead rest down to the earth. Allow your breath to slow. So you're breathing through this. So yoga sculpt. We went through a few moves with weights today. We'll just end our practice with some nice stretching for the body. Slowly rise up through tabletop. Come to an easy seat. Bringing your legs out in front of you, just even with your hips. So we'll do a seated forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, reach forward, coming down, letting those hands rest on the earth beside you or on your legs, knees, ankles, or toes. With each exhale, see if you can fold forward a little bit deeper. As you inhale, rise up slowly, roll the shoulders back, bring your heels to the outside edge of your mat. Going a little bit wider, inhale, reach your arms up, twist towards that right leg and fold forward. So trying to align your nose with your knee. Try to keep your sitting bones grounded. Inhale, rise up slowly, reach the arms overhead, coming over towards that left side as you exhale, fold and come down. Inhale, rise up tall. And we'll keep your right leg extended. Cross your left leg over. So we're going to come into a twist here. As you twist, that elbow can support around the knee. And breathe into this. Bring your gaze forward. We're going to uncross, come to the other side. Inhale, spine is long. As you exhale, twisting. Bring your gaze forward. Let's windshield wiper our knees from side to side. And then let's come to cross-legged. We'll stretch out the arms a little bit. Bringing that right arm across, really stretch through the shoulder. And we'll stay on that same side, coming into a tricep stretch. If you want to add a little side bend here, you can. Come back to center, release. And then coming to the other side. So just supporting around that shoulder. Bring that arm up and over, stretching into your tricep. And then bring those arms out in front of you. Cross your right arm over your left. So we're coming to eagle arms. This is going to allow you to get a nice stretch through the back side of your body. Try to separate your shoulder blades. Bring those elbows up and slowly fold forward. This is a great stretch. Let the upper body release. You might feel this all the way down through your low back and your hips. Inhale, rise up slowly. Let's release, coming to the other side, crossing left over right. And just twizzle the arms. Lift the elbows and then slow and easy come forward. Inhale, rise up slowly. Let's release those arms. We're going to come to backs. We come down slow. Use all those tiny muscles coming all the way down. And then take a full body stretch. And release your arms by your side. Walk those feet in. Cross your right ankle over your knee. We're going to come into pigeon, stretching into the hips here. So you can hold here, or if you want a little bit more, bring your arms under that left leg and then flex those toes in. You'll feel a nice stretch on that outer hip. Slowly release that leg. We'll come to the other side. Pressing that ankle over the knee and bringing that leg up. Supporting behind that leg, you can hold here or extend that leg long. Just allows you to really get a nice stretch into your hip joint. Take one more breath. And then we're going to come into legs up the wall. Extend both legs. Gently support just under your knees. Or let those arms rest beside you. And extend your arms out to a T. Bring your legs down to 90 degrees. And slowly let them roll over to the right side. And bring your gaze down that opposite arm. A couple more twists here. And come back to center. Come back to 90 degrees and let those legs come all the way to the left side. If you want to let those palms face up, that will let the shoulders soften. Slowly roll to flat back. Just move the knees from side to side, or if you want to take a happy baby here, just getting some final movement. When you're ready to find stillness, let your legs go long, feet rolling to the outside edge of the mat, letting your legs feel heavy, palms facing up or down, releasing through your upper body, allowing your eyes to close. A little space between your teeth, relaxing your jaw. Letting your belly be soft, releasing into your low back. Resting comfortably here, taking all the time you need. Namaste.